our baby is due this month. Tristan Thompson. Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. It's a thread. What is this?
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm still testing out a few things because it's because I can still hear you even though the mic was off. But apparently there's a section for the webcam also, which is good. That's good. We want that.
Oh.
I'm gonna try this now. Alright, testing that one out now. So the same thing happens. This. We'll see how that sounds. And see how it looks too. I'm looking at the stream on my phone also.
Oh, I'm back.
My back.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, my back.
It's incredible when he threw what was that thing called?
What?
In Incredibles, when he threw that monster
what's
into
it
the
called?
lava?
Kronos or something like that.
Wait.
I think. I forget. I think it was. We'll have to watch it again anyway.
Yeah, you really do. They are the minor. Wait, isn't it like?
Everything looks good to me.
Yay.
All right.
Is
what?
Like, are they picking up wherever they left off? In
Yeah.
Triple Suit?
Wherever they left off. But I guess we can go.
I want to see an age difference. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, you know. I wanted to see old Bob.
Right.
I wanted to see Jack in college.
I wanted to see him like be able to talk. That's what I wanted to see.
But everything looks good. I guess we can go ahead and start.
Yes,
are you ready?
Because it's 6:41.
Yeah.
We should start.
Life happens. All right. So new game. I love how every time you see this, you're like, "How is this unsuitable?" or whatever you would say.
Yes, it keeps saying like before the whole thing shows up. He's saying this thing may be unsuitable for children, or like may cause like disturbance to some people. I'm just like, how can some game like this cause disturbance?
It's a good game.
Like it looks innocent.
We're gonna say Hammons since we're both playing it. You good with that?
I'm playing. I thought I was playing.
Well, you are, but I'm gonna be basically helping you out.
Wait. Let's make it a gender neutral name instead of just Hammons.
Hammons is gender neutral.
No, like that's the last name. I'm saying like we should make like a first name. Yeah.
Since we're both playing.
But I want like I don't know, Skylar. That is a gender. No, listen, or Taylor. There you go, gender neutral. Taylor or Jordan.
That's so basic. It's so basic.
Hammons pretty basic.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
How many people you know name Basic? It's not a name like Johnson. Or Brian. No offense if that's your name.
You are my Dwayne to my...
We might as well just name him Link.
To my Rock, to my Johnson. I saw a show like that once.
Actually, wait. I need to see how many characters we can fit in here, in all honesty. 1, 2... Oh, God. I can't put numbers in here? Fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 12.
I love how we're taking so long to think of a name.
So you just made this way more difficult than I thought it was gonna be.
No, I'm just saying. Instead of just Hammons, I'm like.
What's wrong with Hammons? You don't like our name?
It's the first name. It's like it's like we're playing Legend of Zelda. And you said, okay, enter your name. Cool. Sonic. Enter your name. Cool. Rena. Sky. Asha. I don't know. Move this table over because...
Don't do that. That's messy.
Because you don't want to have a gender neutral first name.
That could be a first name.
Why not Dallas?
No, we're doing
it. Or Lewis. I don't know.
You'll be fine. You don't like it?
No.
You'll see. You'll see why we're doing this though. Much later.
It's because it's like Japanese-based school and like they go by last names for like formal introduction.
Well, this is very anime.
Okay.
But you'll see one. You couldn't tell? You couldn't tell? What? We're literally gonna spend 15 freaking minutes on this.
Come out!
Oh my God.
It wasn't 15. It was only like 3. Oh, my eyes. Ouch.
Are you gonna do some reading or not? Or am I gonna read everything?
We're gonna do different voices.
It's gonna be like,
put our voice acting to the test.
Legend of Zelda. Hey!
Yeah. Hey! I see an annoying. Wait, can I read? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She's total oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Try spacebar. Okay, spacebar works.
Cool. That girl is
Sayori. I don't know if it's.
Sayori.
I've heard some people say Sayori. I've heard people say Sayori.
I'm gonna say.
Sayori.
Sayori.
You'll get the hang of it, I promise.
Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
Yeah, that space bar.
You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. What?
You know the kind of friend you never see yourself make it today?
Oh, okay.
But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay,
Yeah.
this could potentially be a 12-hour
I'm
playthrough.
sorry. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Sound like Sailor Moon. But she's going to chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Go.
I wasn't thinking that. I'd be like,
Said she was running, and she's
True.
gasping for air.
Are you gonna do Sayori then?
What? Just read. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only. Oh, you can read. Go. Go. Now you want to read. Go.
Because I got cut. We're
Fine.
different characters.
You're
Why?
fine.
But wait, maybe but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Yeah. You said it like you were thinking about ignoring me.
Yes.
That's mean, Hammons. Yeah, mean.
You're me. You didn't want Jordan. Well, if people stare
I was sleeping. Come on. Go ahead.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. That would be weird.
That'd be awkward. Fine. But you did wait for me after all.
No, I didn't.
I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Ew. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Excuse me.
As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Almost a daily routine. Wow.
I mean,
Either one of us can read. By the way, Hammons,
wet.
have you decided on a club to join yet?
No. A club? What is that? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. That's the total opposite of me.
I haven't been looking either.
Oh, I'm slacking.
You sleeping. You are sleeping on this job. That's not true. You want this one?
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sari likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Yeah, this is important, man. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not as used to the real world.
Hold up, what's a NEET?
A NEET, what is it? Not employed, educated, or something else. It's something that's said in anime a lot.
Rude. You trust me, right? No, I don't. I just bet you.
This your childhood friend, remember?
I just started getting 2 minutes ago.
You have to become the character. This is acting.
I wish I saw how our character looked.
Huh?
Like
You're the main character. You're the MC.
I guess.
We gotta get into it.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Don't make her worry.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Trust me. Baby.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess.
Yes, I'll promise you that.
I'll promise you that. Yeah, hey. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's the stereotypical anime classroom.
Oh, where you sit by the window and everything?
Yes!
The main character sits by the window?
And the character's just like looking out the window.
Yeah. and then your crush either sits either in front of you, behind you, or on the other side of the classroom. Nowhere else. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. That's good. I didn't want to do a school. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs.
Clubs on clubs.
I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello. Sayori?
Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
I am mean.
Why are you so mean to me? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be a fun place to start a new club. Oh, fun to help. I just added. Wow. Anyway, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
No. Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can't tell if Sayori is really... I can't tell if Sayori is really just that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh.
That's some big lungs if you do a long sigh like that. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Boosh! Everyone, a new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member.
I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. What kind of voice does she have?
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Okay, the reason that's funny to me because everyone just gives her the exact same voice.
Really?
Like it never fails. Everyone gives her the exact same voice.
Like she seems so calm. Like she made me think of Mio from K-On! He's like,
yeah.
Like, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Welcome to the Hair's room.
Why can't I give her that voice?
No, that's fine. It's just funny because everyone gives her the exact same voice.
Well, I'll give her that voice too.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things
Oh wait,
about you.
that's her again?
Yeah, it says girl 1.
Oh. Sayori, hey!
My bad.
Wait a minute. Give her a voice. What?
Oh my god.
Give her a voice.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Yeah, good job, Sayori. Go for it.
Hammons, what a nice surprise.
That works.
Welcome to the club.
Die. All words escape me in this situation.
Those eyes, though. Oh my god.
Which ones?
Little green eyes.
Oh, okay.
Tell you what you see behind
this club
green eyes.
Is full of incredibly cute girls.
I don't roll like that, though.
Aren't you glad we didn't give it up?
No. Okay, this is you.
Aren't you glad? What are you looking at? She would have sounded like that though.
Keep going though.
Was it? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Natsuki. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also, well, she's like the oldest out of everyone.
That's what I'm saying, like, she could be the oldest.
I'm actually 30. No. She's the teacher.
That's literally me and all my friends. I'm the shortest.
She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can, that's right. This is Sayori.
I can do it. It doesn't matter.
Just do her.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. You could just, like the dude off Neo Yokio. You could just ignore her when she's moody. He gets all close. Remember that? Like, man, boundaries. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Oh, also, while this is on my mind, I'm not sure if anybody's here or not. That's fine if they're not. We're just playing because it's fun. But I'm also, if they are here, I'm not sure if they're commenting on the chat, because the other day when I was testing out the stream, Daisy popped in. Shout out to Daisy, Daisy Ein. So you should totally check out her art and her stream. She's really cool. And play Tiny Bird Garden. It's on Android. I don't know if it's on iPhone, but play Tiny Bird Garden. It is, so play Tiny Bird Garden. Daisy Ein and Zap Layden did that. Super Retro Duck. Woot. But anyway, she was typing in the chat, and I did not see any of it because I didn't have Twitch up on my computer. I just had it on my phone, just making sure everything looked okay. So if someone is here, I'm sorry. If no one's here, that's cool too. We're still gonna keep playing.
We're sorry.
I'm sorry.
What's that from?
Tomodachi Life.
Oh.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Yeah, my life must be rough with them.
Well, it's nice to meet you both.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that
vanished.
right? Yeah, they said, whoop, they dipped.
Dang.
They swooped themselves. That's right.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot to
Oh, at the beginning? Yeah, she also did read the beginning on Steam where Monica's introducing the entire game. She talks about everyone that she gets. And then you have the president of the literature club, Monica. That's me. Just like it was like Dear Ashley. Dear Ashley.
Me.
That's me.
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Hammons. Monica smiles sweetly.
That pose.
That pose. That smile. She's gonna fall over. She's trying to hit that Michael Jackson
her
lane.
flowing like that?
Huh? It's a still.
It's a Celestia looking.
It's a still. She's gonna fall, hit that Michael Jackson lean. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Hammons. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
No.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Like president and vice president. That's actually what they are. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Hooah! Hooah! Natsuki lifts the foil off her tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Aw, little kitties.
Yeah. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Okay, this is completely off topic, but one of my friends, I went over to their place, they have a cat, but this cat thinks it's a dog. Basically, imagine if the cat acted like a dog. That's amazing. Whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Just hurry and take one.
So you're oh my god, you're Sayuri.
I'm gonna give her that voice if you don't do it.
Oh my god.
I will. I'm dead serious.
Who are you voicing? You're voicing the main character. I'm doing his thoughts, the narration.
Yeah.
So that way we can both.
You said their thoughts.
I'm sorry.
Cause we're both playing typically.
I'm sorry. Could you ever find it in your heart to forgive me? I'll take your awkward silence as a yes. Sayuri grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. What a mess. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Ooh, ooh. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Imagine it's the best cupcake you ever had in your life.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
She just made it. Oh my god, Jason Scott.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything. Wait, I thought you technically did. Sayuri said, well, maybe. But
you can't even keep a straight face.
No, wait, shut up. But not for you. You know, you dummy.
You dummy. You big dummy. All right. Okay, now.
All right.
Okay, now Yuri. Where is she? I thought she was gonna show up. I guess I was wrong. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri. Okay, all right. Now Yuri. Yuri returns to the table carrying a seat. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Not Yuri.
You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
Shut up! She's not like a cougar. Quit.
That's a story for another time.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ooh, that does sound nice, though.
Right? That sounds wrong.
Like I do that all the time at Starbucks.
She's speaking your language?
I guess.
You're speaking your language?
She is.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. It is. Shut up. But I at least enjoy tea.
This is the Sonic part of the Hammons talking now.
Like, sips the tea. Like, ain't that my business?
Basically, the main character of Hammons has two souls and living in one. We have the Acha soul and the Sonic soul.
Yeah. I'm glad. Like, that's all, like, this imagine her voice doing ASMR videos.
I'm glad.
No, this is be like, okay, now we're gonna stir the pot of macaroni. And you hear the little...
Yuri faintly smiles to herself. In relief. See, look at her. Look, she's precious. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. She's... Ooh, ooh. That's what she did. So you made... what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. You knew it was coming. You should have prepared. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to... as president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club?
Because I was bored.
When I was a young boy, you could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
That was a beautiful speech.
Yeah, that's why she's the president.
Oh, you
Sayori!
are.
Or am I reading?
You are.
Oh, that changed. Okay. Unless was I always reading it?
You're always Sayori.
I don't know. There's too many people in this freaking game. Okay. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised. Oh, that's you. My bad.
More people in the club yet.
Go ahead.
It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Yeah, that way. Someone, segue. Yeah, that way.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. You know it. Why did I plant that in your mind?
Because that's great for that person. Like, I see it. You should be a voice actor, I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
Like the deepest, person with the deepest voice doing someone who's high pitched.
Such different girls, all also like in that one character in Bob's Burgers. I think the wife, I forget her name, is voiced by a dude.
Oh.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Interested in the same. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. We'll look it up. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. We just said that. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Hammons, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well,
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga? Which is correct, yes!
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
She like this way, she like this.
Manga? Did somebody say manga?
That literally, quick tidbit, that happened at school. Like,
someone said manga, you perked up?
No, it was for anime club. And,
are you Natsuki?
And we went around the room. It was like freshman year. We went around the room, saying like our name, our grade, and what our favorite anime were. So they got to me, and I was just like telling them my name, my age, whatever, stuff like that. And I said my favorite anime is Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and Yu-Gi-Oh. And the one guy was like, "Nice, old school." And I was like, heck yeah.
It ain't that old school.
But I was like, no, cause someone was like Sailor Moon, like they automatically thought, okay, the 90s Sailor Moon, like not Sailor, this was before Sailor Moon Crystal was announced and everything. So I was like, yes, someone likes Sailor Moon. And there was a guy, and this was the very first guy I met on campus who liked Sailor Moon.
Lots of guys like Sailor Moon. You're just looking in the wrong spot.
No, cause there are
lots of guys who are actually really cool. You're just looking in the wrong spot.
There's the friends I met at school who like Sailor Moon and everything. Like they were all like immature and everything, or just like
high school sucked.
Or they love Justin and Drag.
What time is it? Oh my God, we're gonna be here forever trying to beat this game.
I'm sorry. Wait, how long is this game?
Well, now it's gonna be much longer because we clowned way too much.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I was clowning too. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Oh,
my bad.
Shut!
My bad.
Well, that could change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Dang it, Hammons. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. She making the
Oh
sound.
my god, it's like Get Out. It's like you haven't seen Get Out yet, but it's like that, like, it's just like, sink. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
I hope you're actually paying attention to what she's saying and not focus on the voice.
I am. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
Reading. Basically.
Yes. Reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Classy.
That was some... Excuse me.
Yuri burped.
Shut up.
read her line.
Sorry, like, I was like, excuse me. But it was so deep.
Go ahead.
Isn't it amazing how a writer, forget it, I'm done with the voice.
Well, isn't it amazing?
How a writer can be so deliberately and take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. I'm laughing so much I'm crying.
Yeah. That is amazing how they can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Completely throw you off loose. Like, surprise.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror. Why?
Don't forget
What's
she's
the
got
worst
tea.
kind?
Don't forget she's got tea.
Oh yeah. I read a horror book once. Oh yeah. Oh me. I read a horror book once. It was not good.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level.
Which I did, and I had headaches and nightmares for like a week. Continue.
Don't tell her that. Yeah, I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can really
Get closer to the mic. I'm not even sure we're picking you up.
Then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
I hate horror.
Are you doing? Who are you doing? Are you doing Natsuki?
No, I'm not. Wait, do you want me to? Imagine Ponytail mixed with Jimmy Fallon when he does ill.
You have enough characters on your plate. I'll cut you some slack.
No, I mean I'm only doing me and then her.
You're doing Yuri and crap! You might actually be doing Natsuki. Well, anyway, here's Yuri's turn.
Okay.
We done lost track. We're a mess.
Oh, why is that? I'll try to project. Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. She was like, Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you the idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Oh, and give that back.
Snatch! Fine.
She snatched him.
Everyone just teleported. Okay. They didn't phase in.
She snatched him weaves and edges and everything. Like, give that back. Snatch.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
I'm not cute.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You want down?
There's a way she says that. I would imagine just you wouldn't
you wouldn't like down.
She needs more confidence. We got you, kid.
Not a very confident writer yet.
Oh, yeah, I just said that.
Look at that. I understand how Natsuki feels.
I've seen this so many times, I actually do not remember him saying that, so.
Oh.
I understand Natsuki feels, or are you doing that?
Yeah. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Boom. Hitting us with that real talk.
Anyway. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
You could press
that
it.
That was so dramatic. Okay.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
No.
Maybe if you share your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for you, Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Psych.
Just kidding. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Like cricket.
The news member, the cricket.
Ready? Okay.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. And then there's Sayori. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Hammons? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. That's the smile she does, that one. I guess, that's what I'm assuming.
Oh, I was just like, you mentioned a smile before?
What?
You mentioned a smile before?
No, they said she smiled before. She smiles a lot.
Oh, okay. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and...
Why you lying? You ain't looking at no other clubs.
Why you always lying?
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yeah, they all look disappointed. But...
I'm sorry. Oh. I'm sorry. I would say I'm sorry, like, for my character.
Hammons.
What? You all.
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. I'm writing poems. If writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. He's so simple.
This is your thought.
I'm not that simple.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Cupcakes and girls, that's all he needed.
What am I one of the girls? I love just like.
They said, bah.
like a little groundhog thing, just like.
Oh, bum, bum.
Uh-huh.
Yes! I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
You trying to give Yuri a heart attack?
No, I'm sorry. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks. I guess.
Yeah, she all up in Yuri Natsuki's way. Look, her hair's like blocking Natsuki.
Dang.
Rude.
She look at her hair. That's what she was looking at.
Yeah, she's like,
get my
girl.
face.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers their assignment. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment.
What kind of club is this? They give them homework.
Write a poem to bring the next. It's high school. There's homework for everything. Write a poem to bring the next meeting.
No,
to bring
pause.
What?
Because we
I
had
can't
that
pause
in high
this.
school. No, I'm saying you to stop reading. Pause for a second. Stop reading. Because we had that in high school.
Okay, we went to American high schools. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Hammons, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. I was trying to give us that deep. Like, I can't go that deep. Like,
I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Mediocre?
I already feel the anxiety welling up beside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Take away my anxiety.
Hey, Hammons, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Oh, I forgot. Sure. Might as well. I got another bird to do.
Yay! Yay! Yay, yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Lad, of course! Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? In a literature club, my bad. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
And it'll be Yuri.
It's like a dating series. Oh, you like Yuri?
Because she's me!
You like Yuri?
She likes reading books and drinking tea. What could be more better than that?
All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Oh, there's stickers.
It's time to write a poem. Okay. What? Oh.
It's time to write a poem. Pick it worth a think. Pick it worth a think. Pick it worth a think.
Bars.
Y'all's favorite club. Make me like.
Oh.
You like.
Oh.
Something good might happen. Something good won't.
What?
Something good might happen. Either one of those. Oh, whoever likes your poem the most. Oh. You'll have to go on both. Oh. Oh no. Okay, let's stop.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
They're moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you do this.
Okay, so can I touch this?
Oh, let me get that out of the way.
Okay.
This is the Amiibo scanner for 3DS. We don't need that.
So
DDLC is not on 3DS.
Ew, this is words: desire, fluffy, portrait, ocean, covet, heaven sent from heaven, intellectual, wrath.
Oh, let me show you something
sticky,
else too. Let me show you
and
something.
Frightening.
Everything down here at this bottom. We have history. Skip. We can't skip now. You can only skip things that you've already seen.
Okay.
Since everything is a brand new playthrough, you haven't seen. You can do auto text. We're not going to do that. We can save file loads and load settings. History is when you don't remember what you said, what you saw.
Oh.
You can go back to see everything. So it's just like Sakura Wars.
Gotcha.
Because it's a dating sim.
Gotcha.
Okay, but yeah, pick words you think your favorite club member would like.
That's what it's telling me to do here.
Yeah, that's what the square said. What?
Oh, never mind. Because the rap. Words. Okay, I was just like, wait, huh?
You're writing your poem.
My favorite one will like.
Whatever words you think they'll like.
So let's do. She likes horror.
And as you pay attention, you'll get an idea of what kind of things they like too. What kind of words they like.
So I'm gonna say frightening.
Okay, she bounced. She jumped up.
And then journey. Yay. And then anime. Wait.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna say anime. Dang it!
You're like, you got Natsuki.
I was 2 for 2.
Wait, so who's out of the 4? Who's your favorite right now?
Well, Natsuki got like her voice that we gave her.
Okay.
But
real talk.
Actually though,
because I'm trying to. Or Yuri, and then who's number 2?
Natsuki.
And who's number 3?
Then
Sayori, and then Monica will be last.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was trying to see where you at. Okay.
Depression. I'm ready. Depression. I'm ready. Remember that?
I remember. Everyone remembers that.
Some people don't.
Okay, you have 4 out of 20 words. Actually, this is your 4th out of 20 words. You only picked 3 words. Please hurry.
I'm trying to.
if you're not sure, just pick something. You'll figure it out. Remember, it's a dating sim, so you can have multiple endings if you want later or something like that.
Socks. Let's do electricity. I guess lab. Oh,
See
okay.
you.
Death. Alone, bed, lucky. Efflugen? Is that how you say it?
Effulgent? I don't know.
Vanilla.
I'm not smart. There's some words I just don't know because I don't use them, and that's fine. If you, cause there's some
No!
words, what'd you pick?
I picked alone.
Oh, okay.
And she popped up.
Pay attention to that stuff too. Like certain words they jump up for, certain characters jump up for.
Trying to think. Fantasy. No! Doki Doki. Hop, silly, vacation, festa, nightgown, party, dance, Doki Doki, captive, despise. Is that the wrong spelling? I don't know. Anyway.
I bet you if I go put in my next load of laundry and come back down, you're still gonna be on this part.
We could bet money.
Please. Bet the rest of the candy you got in the fridge.
Oh no, I'm keeping that candy.
Go ahead. But yeah, go ahead and finish writing your poem. I'm gonna go take care of my laundry and I'll be back. All right.
Okay.
And if you finish before I get back, just keep reading. All right.
Okay.
Keep reading them all out.
Let's see. Happiness cheeks. Forgive romance.
Just make sure you're close to the mic or close enough to where they can hear you.
And can I move this?
No.
Oh.
Because then you'll destroy the earphones of headphone users.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Breathe, rainbow, promise, vitality. It sounds like something on Mortal Kombat. Vitality. Unending. Sound like a book for unending. So let's go with unending. Yay! Okay. Question. Entropy. Entropy. That's what it is. Entropy. Hope. Heartbeat. Nature. Friends. Lazy. Pain. Defeat. And parfait. Excuse me. I'm sorry for burping so much, y'all, because I just had White Castle and it was the bomb, as always. Anyway, let's let's do entropy. Yay! Okay. Bliss, massacre. Oh wow, can I read? I almost said combination. Contamination, smile, whisper, tragedy, beauty, sunset, broken, amazing. Let's do tragedy. No! Cute, cheer, jump, sparkle. Papa? Pleasure, passion, lust. What? Wait a minute. Why do I have lust in here? I don't understand. What? Wet. The summer and kawaii. Minasako arigato karai. I feel like she'll say this, but if she does, I'm a. Oh my gosh! Why? Okay. Next set: kitty, swimsuit, flying, hurt, bouncy, ribbon, comfort, extreme sensation, jumpy. Okay. Let's do wow. Sorry. I don't know. Like, comfort? No! Someone told me to hurt. Let's see. Feather together. Aura. Secretive. Ooh. Kiss. Heart. Analysis. Vivid. Misery. Disaster. We're gonna go with secretive. Yay, okay. Now, landscape, uncontrollable, anxiety, marshmallow, love, horror, after image, after image, embrace, nibble, grief. We gotta do horror. I know she likes that horror stuff. Suicide, fun, unstable, variance, vivacious, insight, candy, climax, empty, boop. Well, I can see why the warning on the very beginning of the game says that some of this.
What did I say? You still make a poem. It's gonna be late when we finish this show. What? Oh.
Well, I know now why they say that some things may cause disturbance.
What happened?
Because the page beforehand had lust. You probably see it on the stream. But one of the things I had to choose from.
No, I'm just now coming in.
But one of the things was lust. And I was like, wait, why is that on here?
We play the game.
And they have suicide on here. So now I'm just like,
I wonder who'll jump off if you pick suicide.
She better not, because she did it with lust.
Who did?
Who you think?
Who you trying to go for? I forgot.
Yuri.
You trying to go for Yuri?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, why? So you see my reaction on there too when I pick the lust. I'll be over here. I'm over just like, really?
But not lust? Too far, because we wanted you to be able to see you still.
Climax. Which climax?
Oh!
I was trying to deal with that. I was laughing too much.
You have 5 more to do. 6 more to do. I'm sorry.
I will be really sad if she does. I should pick another one.
She likes horror.
I know.
You know all this. She likes horror.
I'll have to read the rest. I could just be like dark. Melancholy. I feel like that's her though too. Oh.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you can get both of them to.
It makes sense. That makes sense because some people associate with different words.
No, but what I'm saying is that I didn't know that in this game. I never seen it to where it made more than one of them jump at the same time. I thought each one was locked to one character. So that's cool. That's another thing I really love about it. Every playthrough you see, use something different. So, go ahead.
So prayer, whirlwind.
You have 3 more options.
Excitement, joy, sing, fear, meager, loud, playground, fireflies.
You would not believe your eyes.
10 million fireflies. Oh.
Which one did you pick?
I picked fear, and Sayori popped up. Clouds, pure, lollipop, hopeless, agonizing, warm, dazzle, flee, time, sweet. Let's do time. Yay!
One more.
Starscape special, peaceful, headphones, color, atone, whistle, giggle, unrequited, inferno.
Disco Inferno!
Burn, favorite burn. Okay, let's, I don't know what half these words, I don't even know what they mean.
It's okay.
What is unrequited? What does that mean?
You ever hear of unrequited love?
Oh, you know what? I think I have. I don't know what it means though.
It doesn't matter actually.
I want to learn more words. I was like, just tell me.
Unrequited love is like how just nothing is ever. There's a lot of unrequited love in romance comedy animes where nothing's ever announced or anything. Nothing's ever said. No one confessed.
So like,
that.
Not spontaneous.
Either that or what? No,
not spontaneous, but
Either that or it's clear that someone has feelings for somebody else, but there's never any closure. Closure. There's never any closure.
So like
you don't have to pick. You can pick. Okay. Well, Sayori jumped. Hi again, Hammons.
Hi. Oh.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
I would have.
Yeah, you would have.
Nah, don't worry. Why are you lying?
You're the one lying.
Shut up.
Come on.
This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Yeah. A Hammons of your word.
Oh, what? So can we call our name a word now?
No, Hammons. You are a Hammons of your word.
Oh, never mind.
What do you think I meant? Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. They're just chilling.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Hammons. Like, just imagine like a nerd, like thanks for keeping your promise, Hammons.
Do you know how many hearts you would have broken if you just did not come in the next day?
What do you mean? Oh, those three?
Yeah, they're all looking forward to seeing you or having a new member and everything.
I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Heartless. Wow.
I see y'all at school every day.
What?
I see y'all at school every day.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do. We go to the same school.
Be careful. You're shaking the mic.
I'm sorry.
You seen Sayori.
If we go to the same school.
That's because you live together.
Whatever. Okay.
You gotta remember, you went to a tiny high school. That's not like that all the time. It's true. It's not.
You went to a tiny high school too.
Yeah, and I'm aware that it's not like that. I'm aware that you're not always gonna know everybody.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Wait, so I'm a guy?
The main character that we're playing as is a guy.
Oh.
And that's all I'm gonna say.
So why do we give him a boy's name?
You will see. Play the game.
But you're funny though.
You will thank me later.
Oh, Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. You baka. And last year too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. It got stabbed just like.
Natsuki, you certainly.
Ouch, that kinda hurt. Go on.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Are you okay?
No. He caught me off guard. Okay.
Natsuki finds herself stuck. She just slides up out of there. She slides in just to say that. Slides out, Monica. Natsuki.
Slither on in there. The slither on.
Yep. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature.
Manga is literature. Ugh.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Hammons will always give his best as long as he's having fun. It's true. I'm having a good time. Yo, I got you. Ain't that right? We're having fun. We'll give it our best. Ain't that right?
Okay. Yeah.
She's not paying any attention. She's.
Cause that comment threw me off.
She's dead already. We're only in Act 1.
Act 1?
We could have probably been to almost done with Act 2 by now, but you
okay,
playing.
fine, let's go. I promise.
He helps me with busy work.
I promise.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
I appreciate
like cooking,
promise.
cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. What?
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Hammons can become good friends too.
We can. Yep, she's Mio. Play with her hair. Look at it. Sayori. Dot.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. The way I said that.
What? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
Okay.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Hammons to the rescue!
Hammons to the rescue! Super Hammons! You're number one!
Hammons.
You're number one!
Number one! Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. I did that. My arm hurt so bad from work. I was like, ouch. I'm sore, okay? I've been sore all week. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and
got you a ring.
And pulls out a book! Oh, it's a book!
It's a book!
It's a book! It's a book!
It's a book!
It's a book! It's a book! I love books! Like if y'all would give me something, don't give me clothes. Like, I love clothes, but
I didn't want you to feel left out.
Give me books. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, what? Yeah. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting if you want. Ah! Because I like you could, you know, I'm like, do what? Okay. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't understand the guy. You read. You read the thoughts. I don't understand.
She even picked. How can this girl accidentally be so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading it that much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read. Wait, it's the guy. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
You can use whatever voice. You can use your regular voice if you want. That's fine.
But a guy with a pitch like me, though.
It's fine. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner.
I could skip the middle of your reading just to be a jerk.
That'd be rude.
I know.
Next. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expressions like, well, thanks. I guess
I'm sorry. That's what I said. I thought you were done.
Thank goodness for the history. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. God, Asha.
I thought you were done, Sonic.
I didn't say the last word. Meanwhile, Natsuki, oh my God.
I'm sorry. I didn't read anything.
Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I haven't.
Okay. I didn't press anything. I swear. My fingers like literally touched the mouse pad, but I thought it wasn't gonna do anything.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading.
Oh, move the mouse off of the screen.
Oh, okay. My bad.
That's why.
I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Okay. Music change.
Oh. Okay. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second, just like that. That look. She gives you that look.
Ooh.
When she gives you that look, she gives you one of them. Huh. Huh. But that only makes her hide her. Then only makes her hide her face and deeper in her book.
Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm sorry. It's like Marinette.
I mutter this. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
If I was focused, then I would probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so.
Wise.
It's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for a particular reason.
You lie.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
One was for you.
Yeah, one for me, one for someone else.
This is my loner copy.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, I mean, that makes sense if you think about it. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see.
There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go.
I'll definitely start reading this soon.
I'm glad to hear. I just did it.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
Been there.
Yeah.
For just things.
It's very engaging and relatable story.
Sweet.
Is that so?
Is that right? Bless your heart.
You don't say.
Bless your heart.
What's it about anyway?
Oh, cool. Now we don't have to read it.
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. This book is titled Portrait of Markov. Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
I don't know why I thought it said Makarov. I'm like, wait, he got a book?
No, it's not It's not Makarov. Okay.
I know. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl at high school who moves in with her long-lost sister. Ooh. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. I love some of the books. Those books are really good, though. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Okay, that's different now. Like, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of
dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
I should have picked Natsuki. I didn't think she'd be this dark.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Hammons? No, I'm not. Thank you. I'm like, no, it's not. But I'm not. It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I won't.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. We spent so much time talking about that you're trying to make a poem. She likes horror. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just, excuse me. It's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. This music's loud.
I think I could turn it down. Let's do it real quick.
There we go.
That better?
Yeah, cause I was just like, I felt like I was like shouting music like
okay.
Like this suddenly.
Like this. This suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist.
They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Oh no, not again. I'm sorry. Play with hair. Hey, don't apologize. Don't you say sorry. Shut up. Like, I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Yeah. The least I can do is listen. I don't know why I said like listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What do you say? My voice it started cracking like.
Yo, that's right, Mr. Simpson.
Oh my goodness!
Why did they cancel Futurama?
Shut up! Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me get to the book. Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag.
All right, it's fine. If I just sit here, right?
I slip it to the seat next to Yuri's.
Fine, I see how it is.
We can look at it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book into my bag. All right, it's fine to sit here, right?
Okay, there.
Also, while we're here, let's save.
Yes.
Empty slot. There.
They can save a lot of times. Dang. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Girl, quit. What I tell you? It's not that I don't want to. I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read.
I see you.
It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. Girl. I was just... Yuri, if you apologize one more time. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, girl!
Her face, she just realized, like, oh, crap.
Here, this should work, right?
I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Prank. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching.
Nudge, nudge.
Our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. By the way, that's our hand right there.
Oh, look! It's pale as our
We're
book.
pasty! Pasty! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips her side. But in holding it like this. Oh,
I'm holding the book.
Okay, I thought you were pointing at something.
I was like,
we're huddled even closer than before. We're closer together than before. Okay, it's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Ooh, girl, boundaries. Are you ready? She's looking at us now.
Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry.
Now you're the one apologizing.
Oh, my bad.
My bad.
I think I got distracted for a second. By your beauty. You laughed at my joke. Yay.
I glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
You should be proud of me.
That was funny.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I thought it was not used to breathing, but okay. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Well, she's smiling.
Oh! She's looking at me like with that side eye.
Yeah, she's been doing the side eye. I told she was looking at us. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. I don't even know what the story's about, Matt. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it into my own I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character does remind me of you.
The main character kind of reminds me of you. Okay.
You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of the things she says and does.
How much time did we have to read all that to get that far to know the character that well?
I mean, they said a short read, so...
He did not start the book. How are we in the middle?
You right. Like she's afraid I'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. That booty popping though. Boop.
Boop.
She like boop. She's sticking it out. Like,
yeah, she's doing it because the main character is here. Happens. Gotta make sure he sees it.
Like.
Gotta make sure he sees it.
Shut up.
You remain silent for a moment.
But Hammond.
Yeah.
That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. What? Wait!
Wait!
I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Dots.
Dot.
I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What? Meant more? Is that a typo?
I wasn't paying attention. It wasn't my line, so I wasn't paying attention.
It wasn't my line. You sound like those kids in drama class.
It wasn't my line. Hold up. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
Wait, isn't that like? Isn't it that should be meant more?
No, that worked. I guess I more meant no. Either way, either or.
What were you saying all of a sudden?
English sucks.
It does suck.
Okay, everyone. You see, she just zipped in. She said,
"Okay."
Okay. That's how I imagine Monica just like, "Okay, everyone."
With that finger, just like.
No. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. So we haven't even shared poems yet, dang. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yeah, really. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
I mean, she was looking down. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Ouch!
Ow!
Alright. Alright.
That's all I said.
I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Cause my thumb's broken.
Yep, thumb's broken.
Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. Tonight, it'll be more fun to read with you. After it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. All right.
I stand up.
Stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
It only took her a billion years.
Yeah.
And it only took my whole laundry session for her to write the poem.
Shut.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing.
Right.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before.
Hey. Lies. I have the poetry before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's in a wrinkle.
It's like, here.
Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook, like homework.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook,
She's so put together.
like homework, like homework that you don't give the teacher.
Like my nana.
Like my nana. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? So you're going to show your poem to all of them.
Okay.
So it's just whatever order you want. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, let's do order of people that I like. So, Yuri.
Oh, still Yuri. Man, you were dogging her out so hard, man.
Yuri's the most experienced, so I should start with her, which is true.
Yuri seems the most experienced.
Facts. State the facts.
I can trust her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Let's get the air out the way.
Dots.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
Do you hate Yuri?
Huh?
Do you hate Yuri?
Do I hate Yuri?
Do you hate Yuri? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, see,
Why?
it's all good. Because the one line you just read, you literally just read it.
I get it. Okay.
We're just confirming, make it seem, just trying to either confirm or deny.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. For real, you didn't. That's. I guess you're right. Silly me.
Whoops.
What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a
I was
breath.
like, that was your line.
My bad.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Oh, yesterday. Let's get it. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I have. This character has not. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh?
Yuri stares Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again.
Dots. Well, I know that. I just meant
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers across the words in the poem. Her finger across the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that usually typical of new writers.
I bet she couldn't tell. She just pulled this out of her butt just now.
It's like,
and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. In the end, it is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once he refines her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor tonally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. She sure sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even for a simple poem, right? Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. Like getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Excuse me. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example. Excuse me, and trying new things. But seriously though, it does, because dances and all that stuff. I hope everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Well, screw her.
Biased?
Okay. Biased? How? Houseway. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Why you beginning the first? Sorry. It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
Oh, please do. Sorry. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay.
Ghost Under the Light.
Yeah, Ghost Under the Light. Her freaking writing. Okay.
What, you can't read it? It's
what
really pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty, but what is that one? What does this say? Oh my god. The tendrils, maybe of my hair. The tendrils of my hair. Is that a thing?
Like it's a T. And
it's like, as you can see, I don't know much about hair, so.
No, like that's.
The tendrils of my hair, is that a thing?
I don't know what tendril is.
Oh, God.
I'm just
We're gonna
saying
say it's tendrils.
Because like that's the actual font, and I used to use it all the time.
Okay, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken back. That's a poem. Click outside poem area to continue.
That's good. Dots. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting.
Yeah, that one word, Jesus Christ, girl.
Shut up. You're just saying that I can read it perfectly.
Did it say tendrils?
Yes, it said tendrils.
That's what I was asking. What
tendrils are, because I don't know what they are, but I know it's a word.
We'll look at it later. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Yeah, it took me forever. Because I can't read. I just can't read.
I just don't read script very often.
I don't.
I do.
This is the solid part.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
And that's both of us.
That is pretty though. I'm just like.
It was pretty. I didn't know what it said, but it was pretty though.
That's a relief. I also like the poem. It was a pretty poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, like essays.
Or like a dictionary.
Not at all.
An entire dictionary.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Eat the paper!
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh.
Actually, the ghost... Oh, never mind. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Hammons. Huh? Really?
You thought it was about ghosts? I must have totally missed the point.
Probably about flashlight. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only beginning symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Oh.
Hold up, wait. Did you click?
No, I pressed this. Oh, you know what? I think.
Press the space bar. Just press the space bar.
Yeah, I did that, but I think my finger went down here.
You gotta keep your hand up, otherwise you'll destroy the game or something.
Okay. And soon to be left
Easy
with the
fix.
game. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. Rosa Parks said, nah. It's on the shirt.
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Hammons.
Thanks.
Thanks. Me too.
I'm gonna do my best for me too. Let's save.
That was a long time sharing with her. Jeez.
We'll just say what we're at.
That's fine.
Or do you want to say what we're here?
This.
I'll save it here.
Do whatever. It's fine. It don't really matter to me. So, okay. Let's do Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Dots. Well, it's about. Well, what? Oh, well, it's about what I expected from someone like y'all. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. I don't know what I wrote. That's what I want to know. That's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Girl.
Bah! Bah! A pat.
Smack you? A pat. Smack you first.
Why you gonna smack her first? You don't want to be the first person.
No, you do want to be the first apparently. I don't know. Wait, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway,
next.
I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't do my word choices because of her and stuff.
That's pretty real though.
Yeah. I was like,
it's pretty real, ain't it?
Where's the arrow thing?
It's not gonna be there every time. They figured that you're smart enough to figure it out the first time.
Oh.
Is that, do we have to show it to you every time?
That's more.
We're not gonna hold your hand the entire way.
Y'all sure? I'm just kidding. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Let's be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? What? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
That actually really sucks.
Yeah, it really does suck. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Here, you're getting cut off.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. Yes, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it's hard. Wait, but it's hard. But it hits you hard. Wow. Like in the poem, see everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but it made but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more into it. Wait,
I guess more into it than I realized.
Wow, I can't read.
You want me to take over reading for a bit?
That's what it means to be a pro.
Like, do you?
Huh?
Do you want me to take over reading for a bit? I don't know, you could just go on through, but I'll read for you. If that makes it easier for you for a bit. You want to do that?
Yeah, for a little bit.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
That was short.
Who's next?
Okay. Let's do... You alright? Wait, let's do her first. Since we're doing like club members and then apparently the person that I know. Apparently someone that I know.
Remember, you are now the main character. That's your childhood friend.
Okay.
You knew who Monica was, but you didn't like hang out or nothing. Hi, Hammons.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Paul. Having a good time so far?
No. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Oh, thank you. I was
By the way,
real quick.
By the way, since you're new and everything, if you're ever having any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring this up, or to bring things up.
That's my side talking.
I know. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled.
Why you say like that? Like, I know.
Because I do know.
Meaning.
I'm honest. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
No.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ouch. I'm sorry. You laughing at me?
Don't worry. Don't worry, Hammons. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
No, I don't know.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Words. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Hammons. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. It's really more phenomenal. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Oh, dang.
That way it always counts when I put in some effort. I try my best.
Leave me alone.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it.
It's how it should be. Well, not really how it should be, but I'm like, everyone has their own interpretation.
It's very challenging to write that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel.
See, me and you are the same person.
Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take away. So you're just gonna try to date yourself. You just like yourself that much. This is your. Are you narcissistic?
No.
That's called narcissism.
No,
that's why. No. I'm kidding. Like, no, choose who you want.
No, but you're right though, because that's how Mark felt when he was playing Dream Daddy.
I never watched it, so I don't know.
He was like, "Oh my God, I'm dating myself." He was about to start crying.
But anyway, I don't watch Markiplier like everyone else does. Like I just don't have time for anything.
I was like, oh no, because like people saw his live stream, like he didn't realize it until he's almost done.
It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though.
Wow.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing.
Do your own thing.
Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things.
Try new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Different things.
It could take a while before. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Do with this. Ouch!
That's okay. I love to see you try new things.
Try new things. Okay,
We're taking way too long. It's already 8:20.
I know. Okay, I'm done.
This is probably still the first act. Look out! Get out the way. Because you're so slow. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy, huh? I think I got it now. A noisy neighbor, angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scored. Why won't we scroll down? Okay. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
That was good.
She dropping them bars up in this city.
Right. I mean, I could have said my retinas. I just thought of that picture of Trump looking at this.
So what do you think?
I'm sorry. I'm just like.
It's very free. It's very free form, if that's what you call it.
Like a channel.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Just don't stop. Thanks for listening.
Don't stop.
Get it.
Don't stop.
Who should I write? I love how they give you this choice. Like, who should I write? Show my poem to next.
Jeez,
like, there's no one else.
I wonder who should be next.
Let's just show. Do we have the option to just throw it in the closet and leave?
Like,
This is a good poem, Hammons. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course.
Of course.
It's not that good. Hold up, what's going on? What? I'm not answering that. Oh well.
Oh. Yeah, just leave it alone.
We're streaming. I'm the kind of guy who would.
Back later.
Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promises. See?
Said promise.
It did.
Not promises.
It did.
You just added a whole extra letter.
I messed up. It's actually, yeah.
okay.
No. It's like I said before, Hammons. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, AyeAshaRae. Thanks, AyeAshaRae. Thanks, AyeAshaRae. I'm not sure if AyeAshaRae sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that.
Can I read it?
If you want.
Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or are you trusting me to wish away on a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Relatable.
Yeah. Sayori.
This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night.
When he said no, he would think of that one kid in grade school. He's like, no.
No. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast.
I like eggs.
I like eggs. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Ew.
Yep.
That's that witch's laugh.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Whew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Tell me about it. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess.
Don't say sorry.
I was trying to say something nice. You mean that you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I have a couple suggestions. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Hammons did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Dang.
Well, okay.
She's like, your stuff's not inspiring, girl. And Hammons liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was inspired by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh.
The music stopped. We're
Right.
about to fight. Please don't fight.
Fight!
Stop.
Fight!
Shut up!
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah. That's
music
not what
change. Music change.
You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Hammons appreciates my advice. Are you? Okay, make sure you're not getting blocked.
Yeah, I'm just moving this table.
Well, I'm making sure you're getting into the screen, too.
Oh, you're fine.
Maybe you're just jealous that Hammons appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ooh. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh.
Girls, calm down.
Is everyone okay?
All right.
Well, you know what? They pushed her out the way.
Down.
Will you be quiet? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hammons started showing up. Dang! She just called her out. She using them tissues.
Shut up.
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
I don't either.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Hammons, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Hammons. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Hammons? Well, Nat and Yuri.
Or Yuri. I don't know why.
They call her Nat for short. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing.
Right.
But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be Natsuki, Yuri, Sayuri. There's Natsuki. We can, of course, go with Natsuki, Yuri, or help me, Sayuri.
Help me.
You like help me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go over the side. I mean, wait.
I just clicked it down. Dang. It's too late now.
Well, okay.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Ah! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Hammons. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. Well, dang. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never.
Oh no, the music started again.
It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Yuri. Oh, are you listening to yourself? That's what Natsuki's saying. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just wanted everyone to get along and be happy.
Oh, she's teary-eyed.
Poor girl. My friends are wonderful people.
Look what y'all did.
Yeah, y'all done made her cry. Shame. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayuri stands up triumphantly. Big and beautiful. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
You know what? She's shy like Mio, but she makes the goodies like Mugi.
She just makes the tea. She just makes the tea. Natsuki makes the actual food.
That's what I forgot. Never mind. Okay.
So this is why Sayuri is vice president. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. She tried once and they're like, "It don't concern you." They pushed her out the way. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Take care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. You can count on Super Hammons, ain't that right? Woo! You're number one. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot.
That sounds like it's painful.
Such a genuine smile. Well, imagine like a cute boy just like smiling at you. You'd be like, huh, huh, right? Yep, there we go. Such a genuine person really
that
does.
Happened all through college and high school.
Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? That was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Hammons, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Hammons, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go.
Stop.
She gets a different laugh every time. Sayuri beams at me. Beam! It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
Because a boy's in the room.
You do? There's a boy!
That's why.
You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all.
God freaked me out a bit when they started arguing like that.
And then she just brought her boobs to the picture. These my boobs didn't grow. I can see why they make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Hammons, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's different every time. Every day is going to be so much fun. I look at Sayuri, still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught into this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We can go beyond. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. Are you still in? Okay.
I'm still here.
Well, this is the delay.
Oh, okay.
I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Okay, we're saving. Go ahead. Who do you want to woo? While I go take care of my laundry.
Okay.
That took a long time.
So, we're still in part 1?
What? I don't even know anymore. I think we're on a new act. I think. I think. I could be completely wrong.
Like, how can you tell?
Well, we're making progress. If that counts for anything, we are definitely making progress.
Okay.
So I guess me reading is faster.
Wow.
Ah! That's fine.
I mean, we can still, like, do our voices and stuff, and, like, you just skip.
Gross sizes. But, yeah, go ahead and figure out who you want to woo, or to pick words that you like, or who you think you want to. You still want to do Yuri, or do you want someone else? It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I'll just pick Yuri still.
Okay, then I'm going to,
Cause I still can't pick, Monica. I just gotta pick these three, right?
Yeah, that's what I see. I mean, click the words you think will work. But, let me go take care of my laundry, and I'll be back. And honestly, as slow as she goes with writing a poem, I could probably use the restroom too.
Stop! You know what?
I'll be back.
I'ma hurt you. Unrestrained. So secret again. Yeah, and then let's do disoriented. Contamination. And then we'll do oh wait. Oh, I can't remember if unending was Yuri or not. But imagination, I feel like because of books and stuff. Let's do. Okay, yeah, cool. Then let's do, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Maybe hair? Oh, nope. Dang it. Let's do go. Come out. Yay. Okay. Misfortune, anger, grief, flee, blah 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 blah. Misfortune. No. Forgot that was her. Let's do. Dun dun. What? Yay. Let's see, so the clouds. She did. Not ugh. Oh, I get it. Okay. I get why she was associated with broken, because her poem was kind of broken at the end. Yay. That one. And then let's do incongruent. It's like some math stuff right there. I guess in the okay, cool. And then let's do no! Quit picking the wrong people! I'm almost done.
The same spot that I was in the last time I left.
Shut up. Oh my god. Quit.
Have you been getting a lot of Sayori?
Now I am.
Well, I mean, while I was.
She's like more than Yuri.
I'll look at it when maybe I'll look back on it.
Disown. Dang.
Disown.
Dang.
Oh my god.
That's messed up. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm being distracted by your building. Okay. I think anime.
Give me some space too. Who you clicked anime?
Yeah, I clicked anime. It was her, and I forgot.
You clicked it last time.
I know, and I forgot some of my answers. I know. I think I did Cage. Or no, I didn't do Cage for this one. I did electricity last time. I'm gonna do Cage. Okay, good. Let's get one of the options was incongruent. I was like, it sounds like some math stuff.
Maybe it was.
I was like,
Doki Doki Math Club. Yeah. Doki Doki
I will
Math.
quit this game so quick.
You'll be fine. It'll be easy. They'll make it easy. They'll give you all the answers. You just gotta pick which answer they think they like the most. Which equation do you think the club member will like the most? Boom. Profit. Please pick something. You have 3 more words to choose.
Okay, I was like, I couldn't tell. I was gonna pick either one of these things. Oh, you know what? I think I did that last time. I'm gonna do this one. Good.
Climax.
Good answer. Like when you're watching Valley
You said
View.
lust was one of her words also?
Yeah.
And now climax is one of her words. Indeed.
Graveyard. That was on the last one. Fun, frightening. Oh, you know what? Frightening is hers. Yay. Yeah, look at me.
Here, we'll switch over. Get behind me, and we'll switch over.
Oh, your hands are cold. Get off of me.
I'm sorry. So that way I don't have to reach over you when I'm doing the thing.
So I can read again now.
Are you sure?
I just want to do the voices.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here. I'm up here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Hammons.
Yo, Sayori.
Yo, Sayori.
Yo.
Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Dang. Speaking of which,
Dang.
I'm kind of hungry.
I'm sorry that came out mean.
Will you come with me to buy a snack? No,
No
thanks.
thanks. I was like, sure. No thanks. Well, that is a lot. I want a snack.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out, and a fly, and some lint. That face. That's funny.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
This is Hammons. I give up.
I give up.
Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Got him.
Like, like when Uzagi laughs, like in the when Terry Hawk laughs, you're like,
I was thinking of the Great Fairy from Zelda.
Oh.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
Eh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. It's a small classroom. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. Don't you say sorry.
I wasn't listening to anything.
It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Hammons to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori.
Yeah, girl.
Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Yeah, you should only buy what you're responsibly
Don't look at me!
And quite frankly, after pulling such a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I didn't mean that!
Quit apologize!
I got too absorbed into my book.
Huh?
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing.
After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Got him. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Exposed. Wow. You're exposing yourself.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Dang!
I slapped her.
Out of nowhere, something smacks.
Can we see a hand motion?
Hold up! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was? A cookie.
Wow.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. You thought you popped it, did you? Every time it gets to the scene, I always forget that she didn't actually get smacked. That gets me every single time. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Wow. So it's like how I threw a piece of cheese on your face. Is basically what just happened.
Like when you over here the one time, a piece of cheese.
Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. That's funny.
I legit thought I slapped her. I was like...
Right, we all do. Oh my god. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie.
How big is the cookie?
This big. It's as big as a pop filter, probably. Just
a giant cookie.
Yep. Big enough to smack her face.
Jeez, just eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands.
Really gross.
Suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki bites down, takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. True, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arm around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down, takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question, my man. That's a good question, my man. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. Sorry.
Good.
It was down between them three. Huh? I forgot.
No, you're good. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Dang. Suddenly the door swings open. Boosh! Somebody! Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that.
What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me.
Why are you looking at me?
The same reason all of them been looking at you. They want the Hammons. Maybe once I get a little bit better as well. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds so cool. That sounds cool. Cool.
No, he sound like that in the Japanese.
Yeah.
But
cool.
You need to hear the English dub.
I've heard him like cool. You gotta listen to him in Japanese. He's so funny.
I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Hammons. Everyone else, though. Monica smiles sweetly. She pushed everyone else out of the way.
With her hair. Just...
Yeah, she knocked him out with her hair. She's essentially Shantae.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry about it. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love a chance to share once I'm ready.
I see.
What are you doing to yourself?
I was doing my earring like this, and like
that's not safe.
I guess it started tickling my eardrum, and so I just did a shiver.
In that case, best of luck.
Best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not at all. Not really.
Are you okay?
Not at all. I'm sorry. Can I read it?
Are you okay?
Yes.
I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
What's that in the closet? Hey, Yuri. Yuri.
Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
So proper.
It's a nice cup of tea. The higher you hold it, the fancier you are. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Excuse me. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
My
bad.
Ooh, excuse me.
What?
Sorry.
Is she boring to you? That's a way to boost her self-esteem.
I'm sorry.
The self-esteem she already doesn't have.
I'm just exhausted all day. I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Oh, where'd you go from?
Where are you two off to? She came in fast.
Like Granny going upstairs.
We're just Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
okay.
Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Hammons in club activities?
Basically.
Yeah, the animated was my mouth capes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Hammons. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Hammons.
Ew.
How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect! I gotta work it! Ooh, that was so... Wow. Okay.
That got on stream.
No,
we have emotions that we have emotions that we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say?
She's very dead.
Yuri lifts her head. Hammons, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Yuri's pretty cool, isn't she? They're all pretty cool, aren't they? I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Man.
Hammons, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah, it's so manly.
Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Dang.
That's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Now it's time to get to the teapot. Or to get the teapot.
What was it from?
You remember? That's an old song.
No.
200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'll make a supersonic man out of you. It's a good song. Remind me about that later, because you're an uncultured heathen and you need to learn the song.
You're uncultured. Talk about me.
Why is my phone vibrating? What is this? Oh, just showing me all the people I follow who are streaming. Go ahead and read.
Okay.
I'm gonna check my laundry. So you go ahead and start reading. I'll be back.
Okay. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less. Wow, can I read? I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Uh-huh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea glove. Oh, wow. The tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I will try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much, you know? You're always worrying about me, Hammons. Oh, you're always worrying about me, Hammons. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. Okay. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Hammons, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Sit on the floor? I love sit on the floor. Okay. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Wait.
I'm back.
What? Usually it's the other way around, but okay.
What's wrong?
Because she's yeah, can I say stuff? She said that I have a request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? And I said yeah. And she said the only reason is because it's easier.
Wait, I can just look at the history. Isn't this amazing?
That stuff. But yeah, it was just.
Oh, that's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Hammons. That's very endearing. That Yuri wasn't kidding. Even I don't even know if I can keep up with this.
It's just on the Hammons. I have no request?
Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said, and why is that? And then that's where you came in.
Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
It's a little bit easier on my back.
And I'm just like, and usually, cause I know me, that's harder on my back. To where I have to like lean back.
Everyone's
or
different.
I have to, like lay side, something like that.
Everyone's different.
Yeah, you're right.
I can read on my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes. I have terrible reading, but I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough.
There's a reason she has terrible posture. Fair enough.
I'll go ahead and get the book.
Wait, you do understand, right?
Huh?
You do understand why she has back pains, don't you? But you're a girl. Her boobs are big. She's got the biggest boobs out of everybody.
Oh, I can't relate, okay? I honestly cannot.
Neither can I, but
I don't like.
You should be considerate of other people.
Boy,
okay.
Keep reading. I'll go ahead and get the book.
You said keep reading, and then you start to read.
Because read the script.
I retrieved the book in my bag, from my bag.
I have some chocolate as well.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. You're gonna kill yourself. Sit up.
I didn't realize it went down so low. I just pressed this thing. Ugh.
Okay, it's a bag of small candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Closer. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus? Yeah, she just inches over, inch, shoulder touch. And then how am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now, we need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Big boot problems. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expressions. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
Ah, sorry.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper.
You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right.
You're right.
I didn't even think about that.
That's because you rarely think.
Stop. My bad.
My bad.
I'm over here just like, I'm over here like, I want to eat. That's literally me. All the time.
No need to apologize. Look, you guys switch positions now. You're apologizing. She's like, no need to apologize.
Oh, look at you.
Both of y'all growing. Yeah, we're sticking with that.
You learn it.
I'll hold the book away. She's learning to not apologize so much, and you're learning to apologize.
How'd that work?
Are you sure? Character development. Of course.
Oh.
That's a nice picture. I like how the stuff's just moving. Look at it.
Like a wallpaper.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Like this.
Ah!
Yeah, like that. That's what's going on in his mind right now. Like, ah!
He kind of gonna touch me. I'm like, hell, he gross.
Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it to my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here.
What?
I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, you just threw it in there. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Girl, you did. Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
She ate it.
Heavens.
So sorry.
You just fed her. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping.
Was I?
That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, that's literally me.
Like, not really in this kind of context, but
yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah.
It's literally me. I'm just like, See, what happened was...
Did I just let you feed me?
My bad. Literally, like, that's my dialogue daily.
Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. She's like, I didn't say stop. She kind of liked it. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. What's wrong? I thought you liked Yuri.
I know, but I don't roll like this. So I'm just like.
But the main character does. You want to get it with somebody.
I want my homeboy to be with somebody.
Hold up. That's not what you said about Sakura Wars.
What? Same thing with that.
You were quick to choose somebody for that.
No, I wasn't.
You were too.
We don't have
the situation.
Proof.
Yeah, we do.
No,
the situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can't tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths.
What you?
I raise my arm. She opened her mouth. She's like, ah. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
That sounds really gross.
We're reading a romantic novel now. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
She said, all right, we're done with that. Hooah.
Oh,
Yuri jumps back. What?
That's around the mark. I said, I was like, oh, yeah, it was like right when she came up.
It's time to share poems.
No.
Hey, can you help Yuri put away the tea? You can help Yuri put the tea stuff away, right? Or put away the tea stuff, right?
No. Yeah, of course.
Might as well. You helped her pull it out in the first place. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor.
Like, yeah, you do that.
I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Alright, who we showing the poem to first?
Oh, it's a new poem?
Yeah, it's a new day.
Oh, that's right. Okay. We're gonna do...
Again, it doesn't matter who, and it doesn't matter the order, because you're gonna show them to everyone. It doesn't matter what order.
Well, let's do Sayori first.
Sayori. Ooh. I like this one, Hammons. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Like the trash bag.
You just call yourself trash.
No.
You did. It happened. You all heard it.
I meant to
You all heard it. You can't take that back.
Okay, well.
You're gonna be like 2 months later. She's gonna be like, "We don't have proof of this." Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
No, like it's okay. Well, from now on, I know
We need to finish
if someone
the
else
game.
says that they're glad, I'm like trash bag, calling them trash. Like, oh.
It's too late. It's too late.
I know.
This is where it originated.
I know. I'm saying like.
This is where it originated. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you will like in the first place.
Yeah, me either.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me?
No.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Facts. These are facts.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Her face, she looks like confused but determined at the same time.
I just dropped some knowledge.
Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Happy and sad, yeah.
I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug.
Aww.
And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Wait, so like it's this picture in it, like it's like giving like a rain cloud a hug. So you're squeezing it till it becomes a rainbow?
Yeah. Sure, we'll go with that. You're thinking this way too literally.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm just like,
This girl struggled in literature class.
Shut up. No, I really didn't. I got an A in that class.
Huh? Is it? Oh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Hammons. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
You want to read this one?
Sure. Bottles. Pop bottles.
Like T-Pain, he got
hey,
a
yo,
song
we
called...
poppin' champagne like we won a championship game.
T-Pain got a song called Bottles. It starts off like, bottle up. Like, literally, that's how it starts off.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingling, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Yeah.
It's good. It's long. It's good.
Why not? Okay.
Like, why not?
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Hey, that water right there.
Where's your water? Where's it at? Where's it at?
It's right here.
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy?
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should we show it to next?
We are doing Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Nat.
I like your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah. I could tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat.
That may be true, but I wanted to.
But I just wanted to try something different.
What he said? I'm sorry.
I still figuring all this out. Still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so... Okay, she looks kind of cute there, yeah. They all have their cute moments. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Ooh, this one.
Oh, can I read this one, or?
If you want.
Or you seem really excited about it, so you want to read it, or?
I mean, it don't matter. Do you want to read it?
I'll read it. Okay. Amy likes spiders. Ew. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. It's so much something I will write great and like preschool. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart will pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks to spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too?
She probably talks about spiders, not two spiders.
Oh, sorry. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Remind me to tell you about Amy likes spiders.
Okay, so you told me to remind you about Fahrenheit.
Okay, and Amy likes spiders.
And yeah, Amy likes spiders.
There's stuff I can show you after we finish streaming.
Okay, are we this about done though? Do you think?
No.
No. Wow. Okay.
We've been going so slow. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. You gotta explain it to Aja.
Shut up!
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. Yeah, you should respect people for liking weird things, man. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing you unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. All right.
Okay.
Amy likes spiders.
Yuri.
Yuri. So we're just going down the line.
Basically.
You could have just said that. Just said, let's just go down the line from the get-go. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Hammons. This one might be better than yesterday, even better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Palms are sweaty. He's weak.
Arms are heavy. He's vomiting on a sweater already.
Natsuki spaghetti. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. I do. If it's with you. Oh, that freaking font. Okay, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. A guilty snack, okay. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Oh, as an unordinary human. Oh my God. That looks like a W. Anyway.
No, it's a U. It's a U and an N.
That's freaking font.
Because like it's a cursive mixed with calligraphy. That's all it is.
That sucks. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my it was so hard for us to get rid of raccoons. With our trash, Jesus. Always come back. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptoms, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. Okay, that says urge. The moon increments its place. I guess that's increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels more for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Why was that so hard for me to say? It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? about someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She didn't? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. We really don't. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm not. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things: writing, listening, feeding me. There really aren't many people like you, Hammons. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
I'm glad.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Well, there's just Monica left. Hi again, Hammons.
Hi.
How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not... Oh, I was like, what was that? As long as it's not going bad.
It was one of those spiders. That's what it was.
Forget me. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that.
Oh
You
my
never
God.
know. You never know.
I thought that was her nails. Like, you see her hand on her hip?
Yeah.
The way the lighting is on, like, her, like...
Oh, you thought the light was part was her nails?
Yes! Like, I was so creeped out. I was like, wait a minute, oh my God.
Got creature hands? Okay. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure.
Here you go.
I get my poem to Monica. All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? So she knows what you're going for. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she talks about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. That face. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
That poem.
You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding.
Calm down.
Calm down. Just calm down. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. So give up. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Oh, gotcha. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Yeah, fictional one anyway. Trails off. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Oh.
Save me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the song I
Save
say
Me.
here. It's called Save Me. But you want me to read this one?
I got this one.
Okay.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. There's your math. Sine, cosine, tangent.
Oh.
Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a piece of crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
What? No!
What?
I was saying read it again!
Read the whole thing again? Man, girl, you're slow. Okay.
No, so I can comprehend it. Man. It's okay.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
Like, when I screeched, I was like...
You're too busy playing, you're missing the poem.
No, like, I was listening, but I was also like...
No, I never said that.
As well.
I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. My choosing where and how to space your words can... Oh yeah, choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
Magic.
Ooh, magic. Ooh. The way I wrote the lines really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Also, don't feel left off. The main character doesn't know what happened either. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any of the new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. AyeAshaRae has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance.
I was gonna say, like, when this is performance, I was like, so is this Doki? So I like, so this is Doki. Is this Doki Doki?
Calm down.
I can't talk at all.
Each of us are going to choose a poem.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we're playing Doki Doki or it's chaos. Anyway, okay.
Why can't it be both? Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. AyeAshaRae is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Came in fast. AyeAshaRae, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, AyeAshaRae. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. That's speech. Natsuki and Yuri remained silent. Sayori looked worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members.
I'm obsessed with thick women. I agree. Yeah, that's why I like my girl BBW. You never heard before from Drake?
Nope. I don't listen to Drake. I don't listen to anything. I'm old.
It was a feature, and he's like, that's why I like my girls BBW, which means big black.
I know what that means.
Yeah.
But at least we can do. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. We got him. Yeah. Snag! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Annika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the worlds to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. All eyes on me. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the reaction. Oh, the recitation. The revolution! The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to get a good example. Hoping to set a good example. Wow. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa. She cuts in. Zoom. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Down into it.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Fierce and confident woman! Yeah! You go, girl! The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone starts joining me afterwards.
You do the awkward clap.
Because that's what he did. That's basically what he did.
You want to start as in like the...
Everyone starts joining me afterwards, and we get clap, clap for me, and then we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. That's not what we. Come on. That's not what we.
You are clap me.
Clap for me. The player haters ball. Clap for me. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. You ready? Are you okay? Have you contained yourself?
Yeah.
But we're so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Clap for me! I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Hammons liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? What does it? What?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, it seems poems of yours were that sort of gentle. It seems poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing a lot, that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before a Hammons. Got him!
I'm just like, man. Hey, man.
It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Oh, think a little better of yourself. Might as well let Hammons lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Dang.
Jeez.
What was that? Where did that come from? It's fine.
No, it's not.
I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes. We just read it. Everyone read it. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Everyone's got their eyes on me. All eyes on me. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Oh, yeah, main character! Super Hammons, you're number one. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? That's what you do. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. is Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. The paper is alive! Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Woo, Natsuki! Yeah! You did it. Rude.
Super to me.
You're gonna be like in high school where everyone starts applauding. You have that one douchebag who just goes, and then someone else from the other side of the world just goes.
Yes.
You were one of those kids.
No, I was not one of those kids in high school at all.
She husks back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Yes, it was.
Easy for you to say. You're just so rude.
Oh, I'm kidding.
The high school bully.
I'm not.
You better not make me do that again. She was already feeling self-conscious, and he goes, "Man, it was garbage." Asha.
She coming for me the whole day time.
That was funny. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? Turn around. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. We gotta find some other poem to write. Let's make a brand new one, I guess. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up. I feel like I just stopped reading at some point. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Okay. My bad. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Monday. I can't wait. I can do this. I think I can. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. It's okay, Hammons. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home.
Hey, Sayori.
Hey, Sayori. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
No wonder. I was thinking. Actually, go ahead. I want to check my laundry because I got smaller loads, so it takes less time. But go ahead.
Okay. I was thinking about something from earlier. Oh, it's getting cold. This hurts. I like how we get to. Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say. Let's just say that one day Yuri asks you to walk home. Can I talk? So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you, huh?
What's on my mind? Did you sign up for Blue yet?
No.
Okay.
I need to, but no. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Are you kind of putting me on the spot here? Teehee. Oh. I don't know, cause you're my friend, and this is supposedly a crush. Question mark. I don't know, and it's late, and I'm cold, and I'm getting cold, and I'm getting cold, and I'm getting cold, and I'm getting cold. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm getting cold.
All right.
So, I literally been sitting.
How long have you been sitting here wasting time?
I literally just didn't waste time for like 30 seconds.
Oh.
Because I was talking, and then I came to this, and I was like, oh,
So yeah, so your childhood best friend, you always walk together with and everything, because that's like your guys' thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just ask, like, if you've been spending a lot of time with Yuri's, like, if Yuri wanted you too long, asked you to walk home with her, would you do it? So would you walk home with Yuri, or would you still with Sayuri?
See, I was saying on the stream that like I was like, I don't know, because that's supposedly be my friend from a very long time. Meanwhile, Yuri is like my crush. Question mark.
Who would you pick?
I don't know. I mean, I always say, I don't know. Friends come first.
So you're picking Sayuri?
I guess.
Huh? What?
I guess, yeah. I mean, wait. Will this affect me in the future or no?
Just as much as just as much as anything else would. I mean, we will never know till you choose. I'm sorry, I just got a message. Who was that?
I guess.
I'm gonna go with your first choice.
Okay.
Okay, what?
That's fine.
So Sayuri?
Yes. Why are you so warm?
Why you
That's
think
not warm.
why you think it's so hard? It's like, just make a choice.
I don't know why you're not warm. My arm thought you were warm. Sayori.
You really think I would ditch you for, Yuri? Get this out the way, huh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every
I already see her in the club every day.
Thank you.
Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
I feel like they're always blushing no matter what you're talking about the conversation.
Everyone's so nervous. You're so silly. Or maybe it's just a really hot summer. You're so
if it's so
silly.
hot, why y'all wearing a blazer?
Because it's uniform.
I know y'all can change up depending on the weather. Yes, they can.
You're so silly, Hammons. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to. So, sorry, I've already made up my mind. Yeah, well, sort of. Because Asha here is very indecisive. That's the Asha part of Hammons. It can't decide anything.
I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Okay. Yeah, like, can we, like, save right here? Because it's getting late.
Yeah, you took so long. We're not even in the good part.
I'm sorry. We can finish Saturday.
No, we can't.
Or Sunday.
No, we can't.
Why not? What's Sunday?
I'm going to be gone at work.
All day?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't even know my schedule. All right.
But I thought, wait.
The next day we'll be able to do this is either Monday.
Because my schedule changes next week.
I don't know. Well,
where I'll have more than just 2 days off.
Well, we'll worry about it when we get to that point. We won't be able to do it again this week. We won't be able to come back to this game at all this week. I'm letting you know right now.
So that means I can't watch anyone else play it.
Nope. Not at all. Yep. You want to keep going?
No.
To try to get further?
No, because I got work in the morning.
Well, we saved, so we're going to... Wait, or do you want to pick your words first? But then we end... So that we already have that done. Because you took a long time every time.
Yeah.
Let's do this first.
Okay. Come.
Get out the way.
Electricity inside Kristen's spin mouse. Amazing.
This is why you take so long.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't say sorry to me. You don't want to say if you are tired.
What does this word mean?
If you worried of nothing, if you don't know a word, don't use it.
Dang it, no. I did it again. Nightgown?
You don't know what a nightgown is, right?
Yeah, I used to have like 17,000 as a kid.
I didn't ask how many you had.
Then I'm just like, why do I have so many nightgowns? And then I just started doing them off one by one. Take a wheel.
Actually, you only pick 2 words.
I know. Shut
Stop
up.
talking.
I'm trying to think, and then just be like, which one? Socks. Like what? I guess. Maybe. Cool. No. Jeez, this one. I think this one is worse than the lust and the. This was like what? Cause it's like, dang, like who was a diss on somebody? And then Vertigo, I'm like, dang.
Man, she picked this song. She likes this song.
Yeah. Did I do Fear? I did Alone last time. That's what I did. Let's do Fear. Or no, I did that last time too. The first time.
You can do some more than once if you want. It doesn't matter. Because the whole idea is get the one who you're trying to romance. Pick the words that they will like.
Ah!
Like the whole goal of these is the same every time.
Was it anxiety, I think? Okay. Are you kidding me?
Gucci.
Burr.
Bars. Okay.
Young Moolah, baby.
Fuck.
Such portal.
Pick a word.
What?
Pick a word.
I'm trying.
What are you doing?
Yeah. What?
What word did you pick?
Misfortune.
Oh.
I'm not picking that because last time I think it was her. I think that was the first time I did this. I did pick that. Where is it? I guess it was this one. Yeah, it was. Okay, I couldn't remember. Oh, Rain Cloud. That's right. That wasn't her. I mean, I'll pick that one next time. What? Ha! Ha! Why? Okay, there you go.
Jeez. Oh man, look at it. Oh,
yeah, it's time for us to go. Oh man.
Please don't care. I'm gonna say.
Let's say one more time.
One more time.
Ooh, my back. Ouch. Ooh.
And so we'll start from there. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. So we're gonna have to come back to this sometime next week. I was hoping that we could get through this tonight, but I'm gonna be real. I was hoping, but deep down I always knew, like, I know how slow she is with games. I know how slow you are with games. We're gonna be here for a minute. We're not even at the good part yet.
Hey, we will. We got a lot more than I thought we would.
You even know the good. It's a visual novel. There will be a while. You never finished Sakura Wars.
I know I haven't. I have like one part left, I think.
No.
Yay.
No, you do not. You have a lot more to do. But anyway, yeah, that's it for now. We will come back. We'll try to come back sometime next week. I don't know when yet, but it'll be sometime next week. So anyone who did come into the stream, again, I don't see if anyone's in the chat on my phone, or if you watch the recording, I'll put this on YouTube later. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat, and we will see you later.
Don't forget to sleep and get lots of rest. It's important.